I'm recording. We're doing my career on NBA2K. I didn't start it with the screen because uploading it to YouTube, all the songs that this game has, which I'm sure I'm going to hear more, but I like to avoid it because then you get like a whole bunch of trademark or copyrights requests, like 8, and it takes longer to upload. So I'm not going to do that going forward. I'm just going to start it right here where it's quiet, and I'm hoping that there's not too much music throughout. Let's go see what's outside. I'm not going to play this for too long. I do want to play Ratchet and Clank.
Season 3 is where to
Um,
be. There are only 2 weeks left.
Gym. That. I don't remember what the button was. Fast travel spread. Headphones. Equipment. Maybe it's equipment. What is it? Doesn't need to do that. Alright, what are we gonna do? What's over here? Cody. BLM. Right behind me. So I kick, push, kick, push. The controls they have on this skateboard are tragic.
MP, what's up, man? Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
Hey, look, thank you, man. You a fan?
Yeah, of course. Been watching your videos since like back in the day.
Okay.
It's kind of
I know
crazy.
this song is gonna get on there.
Hey, look, well, it's nice to
Trademark.
meet you, man. This is a dope spot you got here.
Yeah, I just work here, but yeah, it's nice. Just so you know, the gym's open 24 hours a day.
Ooh.
So whenever you feel like putting in the work, we're here for you.
Hey, look, I love that. Look, I've been known to put up some midnight shots, all right?
I like to hear that. I've seen a lot of legends come through this gym. And one thing they have in common is a willingness to put in the work.
Hey,
When it looks like someone's turbo boosting out there, it's not an accident. They earn that in the gym.
look, you speaking my language now, man. Magic's all in the work.
Put in the
How
work.
many
put
hours
the
you have to
work,
actually
know
put
what
in
I'm
this to be
Hey,
good
look,
at
I
this?
appreciate you, man. It was nice to meet you, bro.
saying? You too, MP.
How did I work out? See if I go to the courts. Yo, hello, yeah. I don't know who Apollo is. Lost Spiral. The controlling of the character is really weird. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is so funny. People are actually doing this to get better. I guess it gets competitive after a while. Yeah, there little cars. Wow, people spend time over there. Oh no, shit. Finally, I can shoot some basketball. Is this the meta? Is this the future? I think it is. Early. Do you have a fist right here? That'd be kind of cool. So it straight up feels like you're in the park. Really early. Early. Still early. Yeah, I gotta get my shot down before I go into the gym. Try to lose again. Like the mechanics are good in the court. Kobe made that shot look so easy. Yeah, I can't make any shots, so. Curry. No balance. Very early. I don't know if people are using analog or if they're using just the shot button. I'm gonna try the analog. I've never really done an analog guy. It has to be easier than square. Yeah. I with the square button, I'm early though. With the analog stick, I'm late. I just keep banking it. Late. I'm gonna take up all this music on the menu because I'm not gonna keep playing with music. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna play a regular game. I gotta learn about this a little bit more. What do the Knicks play today? No. I think they go against the Pacers, right? That's the Pacers. Yeah, but they don't show the injuries, which is annoying. Whatever. Who wants to play with a G League roster anyway? It's pretty close. I mean, I don't think it has the it doesn't have the COVID lineup, so whatever.
Coming up next, the Knicks taking on the Pacers. For the Knicks, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Pacers, Knicks, only on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy
No music
from 2K Sports. It's DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Tuesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Brooklyn Nets. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup.
Who's gonna win?
Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Malcolm
I would love
Brogdon
Miles Turner on the
and
Knicks,
at the shooting guard.
by the way.
And for the Knicks,
And Malcolm
sharing the wing
Brogdon.
spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall
And LeVert. It's a big deal.
And at the point guard. And Greg, with over a decade
We get
in the
LeVert,
NBA, is there
we
an
get
opening night that
Brogdon,
you
we
remember
get
most?
Turner,
Man, that very first time
we get
putting
Kevin
on that
Knox,
Knicks jersey.
3 first-round
The game was
draft
in Orlando.
picks,
I played 28 minutes, which was a lot. for a
and they'll
rookie
probably
back
ask
then,
for
and
Obi.
I'll never forget that night.
Barrett for three. He can't hit that time.
I should have went in.
So Indiana will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove
Barrett.
from the opening tip.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Brogdon against Randall. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Barrett
And one.
gets it to go.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid in recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Pass to LeVert. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Sabonis against Randall. Randall is screen on Brogdon. Here's Burks. And that one goes long. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Misses the three.
Oh my God. This game is just annoying with the missed shots. Like, I don't know how perfect you have to be.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Brogdon against Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And it's LeVert missing. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing the 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
For t-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get proud for your Knicks City Dancer.
With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Knicks.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 5. Here's Turner. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Barrett wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Brogdon. Now LeVert. Back to Brogdon. To the inside. And the
give me that.
By Noel.
Give me that.
The shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game. Really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Brogdon.
And so far,
2 in a row.
having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
Burks can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 5. Duarte passes to Brogdon. Fires from deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Noel finds Burks. Randall outside. And it's sent back by
Why would you
Turner.
bring your man to
And
me?
the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
The AI is
Indiana,
just
they come into
stupid.
this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Going inside, Sabonis with the block, and he gets it back. Tries again, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Brogdon kicks to LeVert. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And growing up just outside of Paris, Evan Fournier got hooked on the NBA back in 2002, watching that classic Kings-Lakers conference finals series.
And Greg, we hear that story from other international players as well. I mean, guys like Evan who grew up in Europe watching NBA basketball. You got to give Adam Silver, and even before him, David Stern, the prior commissioner, a lot of credit for growing the league internationally.
Emmanuel quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier.
First in opponent's shooting percentage, first in opponent's points per game, and they were ranked third in three-point shooting. They can burn you from deep as well as they shot it. The three-pointer really has become the focal point of their offense.
And Greg, you talked about their killer defense, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league. They just shut teams down. Now, here's Craig. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Don't get me wrong, it's a really good game, but I don't know. The computer AI needs a little bit more tweaking.
A minute 50 left to play here in the first.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have
Why is
really
Derrick Rose
shut
playing?
down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brissett.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Toppin passes to Rose. There's the lob to the hoop. Toppin can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
No good from Lamb. Knicks on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Barrett. Sweet move. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 6.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Give me that!
Deflects off the backboard. Quickly the pass to Rose. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive.
Got it this time.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Lamb following the score by Obi Toppin. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lamb against Rose. Lamb missing again. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out front, up 10. We've got more in store for you right after this.
OB, 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 OB.
Your Knicks.
Well, one of the game's most electrifying dunkers is Obi Toppin. As he explains, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
My dad's nickname is Dunker for Life, so he had a lot of trick dunks. Maybe I might pull out one of his dunks. We'll have to see, but he definitely had some tricks back then. I think I have better ones now, though.
Yeah, he might. Toppin's dad.
I can't believe Obi did that into it. It's pretty
New
cool.
York City.
And I'm sure he's proud to see his son carry on that legacy in the NBA. Not only that, but playing for their hometown Knicks.
Knicks lead.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Bullock in the front court alongside Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Alec Burks. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Duarte. No points in the game yet for him. And Indiana, another 3. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league. Not just
I can't ever play
player,
with quickly in this game.
Broadcaster,
Even in the
all
previous
these games, but also as a father.
Yeah, contested threes are not happening.
It's been surreal, Kevin.
It is impossible to get a
anytime
contested three.
You have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Now here's Randall. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Quickly finds Randall. Back to Quickly. Driving the lane. Jacks up a 3. Randall.
They know everything that's going to happen.
Pacers trail by
Another
6.
annoying part. There's no humanity.
RJ
There's no
passes to
panic.
Brogdon. Sabonis with the ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Brogdon. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Brogdon's got his second basket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Burks. The shot comes out. Good D by Brogdon.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
The shot no good by Duarte. New York leading by 4. Quickly kicks to Randall. Brogdon against Burks. Back to Randall. Passes it to Burks. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
The computer is not good with substitutions.
That is his first foul of the game. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Knicks making the shot inside and stolen by Noel. Quickly the pass to Fournier. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Wow, that's rare for the computer to do that.
That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish.
I don't think in the last 3 or 4 years, I don't think I've gotten fouled on a 3-point shot.
I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
3 for 3, baby.
For New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Randall, and it's Rose in for Burks.
Out of France, the sharp shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
Holiday dishes to Lamb. Pass to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 5 points.
Oh,
in the
bully ball.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, if you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Brissett has checked in for Indiana.
Substitution for the Pacers, O'Shea Brissett.
To the paint, here's Lamb. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Rose. That one
And
falls
one.
his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
But, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
18. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Craig with a screen on Rose. Here's Lamb. That one doesn't go. The Knicks go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They get the rebound. Rose kicks to Fournier. Driving in. Rose passes to Fournier. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 7. It's Martin on the wing. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Taken away by Holiday. To the wing right side. Brissett passes to Martin. Down low. And the rejection by Noel. Rose surveying the D. Fournier dishes to Rose. Out to the right wing. And the Knicks miss again.
This is so annoying. Like, the computer knows what you're going to do
And
before
so
you
it's
do it.
Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential.
Rotations are like abnormally, like, they're like non-human.
To Lamb. And there's the drive. And the shot goes in. Lamb's got his second basket of the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Noel, a screen on Lamb. Rose finds Noel. And Noel.
And if he cuts him off there, I should be able to go to the right.
Screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, rolls.
It should be more like chess.
Picking the defense apart and pick and roll situation.
Now here's Lamb. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Noel. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
4 blocks.
And to see these two shouldering the burden, carrying their teams, almost makes your back sore, huh, Shaq?
No, stop it.
Might have to get him some of that icy hot. Man up.
You might just, couldn't hurt. And now for that first half we just saw, some good momentum leading into
They
quarter
didn't play
three
RJ too
for the
much
New
in the
York
first
Knicks.
half.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the
7
crew for
blocks.
the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first
Take that
half,
jersey
it was a common
off.
occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. And so here is New York. They lead by 7.
Them shots are just
They can use a
annoyingly
big shot
impossible.
here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
LeVert against Barrett. LeVert kicks to Brogdon. It's 3-pointers off the mark. New York leading by 7.
And one thing that separates
And
him
one.
from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Brogdon after Alec Burks' score. For the 3. The shot no good by Duarte. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, Terra, love seeing him hammer it home.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man,
Oh my God.
it is tough to stop.
Brogdon outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Turner. And he can't bank that one in. Burks the pass to Fournier. Noel sets a screen for Fournier. Slammed
And
he
one.
draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Impressive strength on display by Noel, and that allows him to get a number of and-one opportunities. He powers through contact and is able to score even when fouled.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Robinson's checked in for Noel. Brogdon looking it over. The pass to Sabonis. Now LeVert. And the 3 ball is good. LeVert's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
Handle with the ball. Sabonis defending. Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Fournier after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Here's Robinson. And Fournier kicks to Randall. Robinson a screen on Sabonis. Goes up again, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block. And pushing it up, here's New York. Randall's running, and Randall throws it down.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
25.
Pacers trail by 12. And Brogdon, here we go.
Julius Randle.
Some
That's
nerve.
his first personal. First team foul.
So for the Knicks,
Pacers
Gibson comes in
substitution.
for Julius Randle, and it's Rose in for Fournier. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Here's Lamb. On the wing, Turner. Over Robinson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A different look for New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And quickly in for Burks. And it's Rose missing. Pacers trail by 12. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off target with his three. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Gibson setting a pick for quickly. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Turner, the Knicks making the shot. And he banks in the layup. Turner's got 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the wing quickly. And he drives in to the middle. Turner with the steal. Martin with it. Picked up by Barrett. Holiday, the pass to Craig. Out to Lamb. Indiana moving it around. Turner with the screen for Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well, Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
And it's sent back by Turner.
He's like the Blockfest monster.
On the wing, Holiday. Quickly covering. Pass to Holiday. Lamb with the ball. Here's Craig. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Craig. The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Brissett's checked in. New York leading by 10. Burks dishes to Barrett. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. 3rd team foul.
41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Burks kicks to Toppin. Puts up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Burks
made a shot.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
This is a 2%. Lamb with the ball. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brissett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That was all ball.
The Pacers
Oh, wait.
in their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Brissett at the line. 2 shots.
Can't really see the score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Now you can see the score.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Barrett kicks to Rose. Back to Barrett. On its way from Burks for two. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I gotta figure out a better.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, you put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Brogdon. After R.J. Barrett's miss, LeVert finds a bonus. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Barrett penetrating.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Up top, Brogdon. Burks covering, 11 feet away. Here's Sabonis. And the pass to Brissett. Pass to Brogdon. Clock at 4. Sabonis' screen on Burks. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Burks' shot is good.
That's the kind of stuff I need. Is where it's a little bit easier to run on the paint.
Inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 passes have been exactly of that variety.
And who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
I can't believe Mike Walshewski recorded this. It's so cool. Go fighting team.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He
Fighting.
was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Some nice passing here by Indiana.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Can't cash in from close range.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Passes to LeVert. Turner with a screen on Barrett. Barrett against LeVert. Here's Duarte. That's good.
Caught me chat looking.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Robinson, a screen on Brogdon. He takes it in. Robinson, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Brogdon. LeVert with a wide-open look. Off target from outside.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Burks, the pass to Barrett. Inside Fournier. Outside for Randall. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And to get over
What?
Robinson. Randall
You're
no
very
good.
late.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Wow, nice little
And the
move.
crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Sabonis.
Give me that.
Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense.
Not
from
your
Robinson.
Vetus, not my Vetus, but our
Here's
Vetus.
Fournier, and there's another one.
That's
for
a
the
tough
Knicks.
shot.
Fournier is somebody you can't allow to get comfortable. I mean, his jumper is cash moolah.
Logged in the pass to
It
Turner.
sounds just like my Walshevsky.
Pulls it up. And foul on the shot.
You know that was no foul.
The free throw line.
That's his second personal.
Julius Randle picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pacers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Both free throws good from Turner.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Now, here's Fournier. Back to Burks. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Duarte. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Go, Julius, go.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-5 run here. Burks kicks to Fournier. Now, here's Burks. Defense right on him. Fournier dishes to Burks. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 20. Brogdon outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Martin. Turner with a screen on Barrett. And it's Martin penetrating. It doesn't go for him. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Fournier passes to Burks. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Randall no good.
I think I've hit one three-pointer with
Indiana's gone
Julius
1 of 3
in my
from
entire
outside
life.
the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Duarte. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
Well,
What?
guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out
That's his second
punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Too late,
And
too
it'll
early.
go down as their first official win of the new year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Julius Randle.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Now here's Rose. Randle no good. Lamb against quickly. Inside. Here's Craig. And too long on the shot. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the layup falls.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Craig. Spins. Here's Lamb. Misses there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we
Wepa.
saw at time just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him.
Look at that stat line.
Let the game come to me.
8-20 and 3. Holy
Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Julius Randle.
Damn, that's a mad shot to the Burks. And 6 assists. He was the whole thing to do. RJ just drives. He got no shot. That was a hard shot. Find the basket like that. There you go. All right, so that's gonna be 2K. I think I'm gonna play a lot of 2K Mycareer. I'm gonna play that more in line with like off stream, and then like if there's like a tournament or something like that or something important, then I'll just jump on my career again, because I feel like a lot of the working out and the basketball, shooting around to get you points to build up your character, that's not really entertaining. So I'm not gonna do that and bore you guys, but I am gonna try to play it and do it before, like I'll do it like 30 minutes before like an actual game. I'll do something like that. All right, I'm going to play Ratchet & Clank. I'm going to go off stream for about 5 minutes. But yeah, Ratchet & Clank's just coming up.